Alright, it's going.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Hey there, YouTube. This is TR Bailey, and I'm coming at you with the deck profile of what I played at YCS San Mateo, and I lost in round 11, or I would have top 32. Thunder King, because it's really good. 2 Max C.
What's he playing?
2 Tour Guides. And Sectors so far. I'm just kidding. 3 Rabbit.
He's playing Chain Beat.
3 Rabbit. 3 Shark.
It just looks different than any other Chain Beat you've ever heard.
Shut up. And Magician and Warrior. Just like the one-up for that. I'm playing windups.
The mat kind of gives it away.
3 wind-up factories. 3 MSTs, because it's really good. 2 messengers. 2 upstart and 2 duality. I didn't play 3 upstarts because I didn't have space. And I didn't play 3 dualities because I didn't want to draw too many dead dualities, but I did want to open duality. Book of Moon and Dark Hole. 2 Emptiness. It's really good. I wasn't playing this at regionals, and I should have been. 2 Mirror Force, 2 Fiendish Chain, and then the 1-up traps. And that's everything in the main deck. The reason why I'm kind of going a little fast, I'm not doing as much explaining, is because I'm going to do a little bit of explaining afterward.
And we've recorded this video 3 times, and it's come out to be like 15 minutes or longer.
Yeah, and also there's already a couple videos that have it from other YouTubers. So
Inch, Cordero,
and a couple of other people that I don't remember, but there's a bunch of people recording. MX Saber Invoker, Tempo, Soul, Levier, Engineer's really good. Leviathan, Double Dweller. I probably won't play 2. I only summoned 1 the whole event. Diamond Dire Wolf, Poplo Operative, Volcasaurus, Zen Mayo, Tyrus, and Gaia Charger. That's the extra. The side deck, my worst matchup is against spellbooks, so like I sided pretty heavily for those, and then like some rogue stuff. And I have a pretty good dragon matchup, so 2 Veiler, 2 Snowman, Grand Mole. This is the only card I didn't side the whole event. While will go away. It's first Key Beetle, and I didn't play against any deck that could make it besides the Black Wings. D-Fissure, I opened this against Mermails in game 2 and won. He said if he had MST that he would win, but I also had these 2 set, so I just showed him those and he walked away. 2 Trap Stuns, yeah, a Soul Drain, it's really good. 2 DNA Surgery and 2 Mind Crush for Spellbooks, because I hate that deck, and I can't beat it. It's hard to beat. Like, my feature match, if you read the article, round 1 I opened up Max C, Vanity's Emptiness, Magician, Shark, and Rabbit, and I still lost. So, like, it's really hard to win against that deck. I might have won if I won the die roll, but that's even stretching it. So yeah, round 1 I played against TG Stun. I misplayed. I Mind Crushed in game 3 and called Veiler. He didn't have it. He had Mirror Force, and I was turn 5. He set his Mirror Force and passed, and instead of hitting, I just instantly hit Mirror Force instead of hitting this random set card. All my friends were watching me, and I said, what's the text of TGEM1 say? So I should have just been playing around it by just MSTing it at the end phase. I had Magician, Rabbit, and Rat coming back, and I made a play that lost to EM1. That was my own fault. There's no reason I should have lost that game. That was my own fault. I need to get better at playing in time. I mean, I could literally just say if in time I would have won, I had a plus 11, but it doesn't matter, because time's time. That's just how it works. So instead of me saying I would have won if I was in time, I just need to get better at that. We all have those things that we need to get better at. Round 2, I 2-0'd a Madolche deck. Round 3, I played against a really good Madolche player. He had 2 Trap Stuns in game 3, so he won. Yeah, it was pretty good. Tiramisu's good, so is Trap Stun. Round 4, I played against Fire Fist, and I 2-0'd that matchup, because that's always been like kind of a joke matchup for the wind-up deck. Even last format when it was the second best deck in the format before Dragon and Spellbooks. Round 5, I played against my first Dragon Ruler matchup. I feel like he said that I would have won game 1 if I went first. That's what he said after he saw that I opened Rabbit Factory. But, I mean, it's really hard to beat Stardust Dragon and Dragon's Ravine. So, you know, he just really had that one. And he opened Return, so it just didn't matter. He won that one. Game 2, I went first and opened Rabbit Factory and won. Game 3, he went first, and I opened like debunks and trap stuns and all sorts of like good stuff, and then I just won that game. It actually ended up going to time. and he returned on turn 4 and brought a whole bunch of cards back, and he wasn't able to do very much damage, but he did have a really good setup, and I was up like 7,000, but I just decided to go after him and kill him, so I played around Max C, and I Volcasaurused his big eye for game. Round 6, I played against Mermels, and that was when I opened up the Ignorant Dimensional Fissure in game 2, and I won game 1, so that game was just like windups. This deck is like actually a lot better than Water this format, because like you can do a lot more plays and have a lot more versatility. Round 7, I played against Blackwings, and I had double traps. I won game 1, and then in game 2, I duality into Thunder King and attacked. I had no monsters in my opening hand, so it was like turn 4, and I attacked and he Mirror Forced, and he had double Whirlwind. I was like, well, I'm not going to win this one, but I just like kept playing it out, and I trap stunned his Mirror Force, and then I asked him if he wanted Icarus attack in response, and he said yes, and then I trap stunned it, so I won. In round 8, I played against my buddy Chris Hentz. I have a lot of respect for Chris Hentz, and you know, I was a little nervous, I won't lie. Game 1, he just like killed me really fast because he had return. Game 2, I opened up Rabbit, Factory, Debunk, Fiendish Chain, MST, and Trap Stun, and so that game ended pretty quickly. I debunked his first play, and then MST'd his Ravine, and then Trap Stunned and OTK'd him. Game 3, I played again. Game 3, we both opened like pretty decent. He opened Ravine, but I had MST for both Ravines he opened, and then I trap stunned him and went for it. He Book-a-Mooned, and then he trap stunned me and he went for it, and I Book-a-Mooned, and then I ended up winning the next turn with Zen Mayo. So that was pretty strong. Let's see, round 10 I played against a Chainburn player. He beat me game 1. Game 2 I beat him, and I'd always been a bouncing rabbit when I had monsters on the field. He ended up he called the judge over in game 3 because he like really quickly tributed for Lava Golem, and I didn't ever have a chance to like bounce rabbit at standby phase, which I was going to do, which I had done every other time the situation had come up during the match. The judge ruled in his favor. I appealed and got a 13-minute extension. The judge ruled in my favor. I bounced rabbit during standby and had double factory, and I won that game pretty easily. Then in round 11, I played against Josh Graham. He's the 2012 YCS Toronto champion and a good friend of mine, and he knew my deck list card for card, and you know, it was fun. You know, he 2-0'd me. He's the first Dragon player to beat me in a tier 2 or higher event. So, you know, I guess it was a bad time to lose, to have my first Dragon loss in a regionals or a YCS, but nonetheless he won, and I did not top 32. I was close, but I didn't quite get there. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you found it interesting, me talking really fast, really fast. You know, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Check out the other YouTubers videos of me, and that's TR Bailey signing out.